Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster, the first Wednesday of 2024, and we're gonna celebrate that with yet another Pokemon Cards Mail Day. I hope everybody had a blasted New Year's Eve. I hope everybody was able to celebrate it in the way they wanted and pictured it for themselves. I did have a really good time. We had some Pokemon card talk, we had some fireworks, we had some dancing, some music. A very successful evening. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of envelopes here to open in the near future, but for today I have something special for you. Because in this Pokemon card video, we're gonna check out what is in between those pieces of cardboard. And I think it contains some cards from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet era. Might also still contain some cards from the Pokemon Sword and Shield era. I think it's time to just check it out. And it's good to know in advance that I paid $100 for this, maybe a bit extra including shipping. So let's just go over the cards very quickly. Let me talk about some prices. And when we're finished, I see the cards are all in ETB sleeves, so to say, as I am going to re-sleeve them into Ultra Pro sleeves, so that we can later on put everything in a Pokemon card binder and basically add the cards to my Pokemon binder collection. If you've not seen my previous episode from December 30, it was one of my best performing episodes so far. Thanks everybody for support, I really appreciate it. So as you probably already saw, we started with the Poppy Special Illustration Rare, and I purchased multiple of those. I just checked this guy's inventory and I wanted to spend about €100, so I just put everything in that I thought was suitable for a Mail Day episode and basically for my collection in the future. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the poppies. I might resell them. I prefer to have some Gita cards or Tulip cards, as you might have seen in the previous episode, from Paradox Rift and Obsidian Flames. So here we have one that is excellent. We're gonna take a closer look at it later. But I purchased it as excellent as well, so no problem there. I paid for those about $3 each. I paid for this one 80 cents, something like that. Here we have another Gita to add to the collection. I think I paid about $2.50 for that one. And I remember ordering some trainers that can have some potential in the Pokemon TCG as well. Penny is used sometimes currently. It is a newer card. Obviously we have Professor Research, Professor Seda. Professor Research, very known card. Discard your hand and draw 7. People like this card a lot. Here we have another Penny. That's a nice special illustration rare. I almost forgot that I got this one, to be honest. Really like it. Like the character Penny as well. Here we have Miriam. It has seen some play in the TCG during the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet basically. It was a good draw card to draw some Pokemons from your deck or from your discard pile. Yeah, beautiful card. There is also a special illustration rare from this one. I don't have it. Here we have Erica's Invitation. Beautiful full art supporter card. It's a character from the Generation 1. I have actually pulled the special illustration rare of this one. It has seen some play in the Snorlax stall deck as well in the Pokemon TCG. Yeah, like I said, I pulled the special illustration rare and I still needed this one for in my Pokemon 151 binder. So we can definitely put it in there in another episode. There we have the Parasol Lady. Hasn't seen any play yet. I purchased this one for about $12. The Erica also $12. Miriam $10. Pennies I can't remember, to be honest. We'll discuss that maybe in another episode if I have purchased multiple of those. So then to fill it up, I checked this guy's inventory and I thought for a couple of cents extra those cards were pretty nice. Entei is from Evolving Skies. And the Galarian Moltres too. Okay, so let's put those away for another time. And let's talk about some Pokemon card updates. So despite the fact that Paldean Fates has not even been released yet, already have word of a new set. Temporal Forces will be released in March 22. It's a combination of Wild Force and Cyber Judge, 2 Japanese sets. We already have word of Ace Pack cards. Those are basically one-off cards that you can only have one of in your deck, and they're supposed to be really powerful. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how the new meta turns out. What will happen at that moment, at the release of Temporal Forces? I think we'll get a set rotation, which means that all E-Block cards are getting banned from standard format tournament play. Yeah, this will basically changed the whole playing field. Very important cards cannot be used anymore. So I have seen some of the artworks. Can't fully remember what it looks like. It was already a few days ago. We'll look into it definitely again. And maybe on the Saturday update or maybe next Wednesday we can discuss that a little further. I'm not sure what those cards will do value wise. I don't know how rare they will be, the ace pack cards. One is an energy, I believe. But let's first enjoy Paldean Fates when that will get released, right? So I did check the card list of Shiny Treasures and Paldean Fates. And I have ordered some Japanese students of Paldea in the meantime. I hope they will arrive safely. Perhaps they are already in the envelopes that we got here, but I have to confirm the shipment, check everything on condition nicely. And after that we can do the mail day episodes. And I'm not gonna put everything in a binder. I think it's very nice to build it up into like one episode. Basically so that we have multiple mail day videos before we put everything in a binder again. So this card was excellent. Ah yes, I see. I wouldn't call this excellent even. Maybe even good. Light plate, good. But I paid 80 cents. It's not bad. Maybe I'm gonna ask a buck for it, or maybe 80 cents again. I don't know. I figured I'm gonna sell this one and the other poppies too. Those cards will go into the binder, however. Seems good. Centering of Scarlet and Violet cards is a bit better in general, although it is still just basically 50-50 to get the centering right, and that is where you start looking for 10s. I'm already happy with the 9 too, to be honest, with those cards. I think if I grade those cards with a 9, I get potentially at least my money back and I have them in a PSA slab. You don't know what is going to happen in a few years, obviously. I didn't buy it to sell it tomorrow, most of it. Basically selling nothing. They're all quite in good condition, not bad. I will take a better look, and I did already as well. But sometimes you miss something, right? The second check is also very important. Well folks, I think that was it for me. Pokemonster out for the first Wednesday of January 2024, the first Wednesday of the year. Thanks everybody for watching, hope you liked this episode. And I'll see you all back on the next one. Pokemonster out. See ya.